Welcome to Back to the Renaissance/Reformation.
We're your hosts. I'm Brooke.
And I'm Bianca. The purpose of this segment is to inform you about the Renaissance and Reformation world, news, art, and business. You will find out how life was many centuries ago.
How are we going to get back to the Renaissance, Bianca?
Well, Brooke, we are going to use time machines.
Bianca, what time machines?
The ones over there, Brooke! Well, Brooke, we are in the Renaissance period.
The word Renaissance in itself is defined as rebirth or reconstruction.
Brooke, tell me more about it.
This period in time marked the rebirth of humanism and the recovery of cultural achievements for their own sake in all forms of art, including music. William Shakespeare was writing his famous plays, and the Western music started from the 1400s to the beginning of the 1600s.
That's interesting, Brooke. What about art?
Well, Bianca, during the Renaissance, artists and musicians were very talented. They were cherished during their lives, not just after they died. New printing techniques were invented. Also, 2 new keyboard instruments were invented called the clavicle and virginal.
Wow, Brooke, that's fascinating. What about the printing press?
The printing press was new technology that aided writers for printing and writing efficiently. It was whole new experience for people living in the period. Okay, Bianca, let's move to the Reformation. Bianca, what do you know about the Reformation?
Well, Brooke, the Reformation time period had amazing art. Art like landscape painting, portrait painting, and genre painting were popular, while in countries that practiced Christianity had religious art.
Bianca, how does the Reformation affect the world?
Well, Brooke, in 1215 the Magna Carta was signed. Marco Polo, a merchant, travels to China and writes a book about Chinese ways. England expels 100,000 Jews who remained after Edward's expulsion in 1290 and 1306. In 1326, Queen Isabella and her paramour, Roger Mortimer, invaded England and captured her husband, Edward II. First mention of gunpowder in Venice for warfare. In 1345, Cathedral of Notre Dame was completed in Paris after a long papers covering the words. 180 construction.
That's cool. Yes, sir. Okay, well, I think it's time for us to go home. This segment was about the historical events of the Renaissance and Reformation periods. This is the invention of the printing press occurred, and classical art, writing, and music was important in these time periods. Many important people, Christopher Columbus, William Shakespeare, and Michelangelo, were in these periods.
Thanks for tuning in to the
Renaissance Reformation,
sponsored by
Dr.